What's up, it's Cake. We're gaming here with another video for you guys today. Well, not video, but story. And the story is going to be about the time I ran away from home when I was 5. Now, it started out, me and my mom, we were complaining. I got into a fight with her. I don't know what it was about, but I know I got into a fight with her. And, I'm like, you know what, Mom, if you want to be like this, I'm just going to go run away. And she's like, you're gonna get scared if you run away. That's what happens every time. And I'm like, well, this time's gonna be different. And so, what it is, I went out the door and I'm like, well, time to go. And, I went and I was walking. I was just walking, and I'm like, at first I'm like, should I go back and apologize? Or should I not? And, I was pretty pissed at her, but then again, I was feeling like, should I do this? It was like a mix between those both, so. Sorry if I'm like blasting my air into the mic. I'm sorry. But so what happened was I was still like, I think this is what happened. Like, I got into a fight with her about like chores or something. But anyway, back into the story. I was walking and I didn't go far, but it seemed far to me because I was a little kid at the time, like 5. And so what happened was, I was walking, and I'm just, thinking to myself, should I do this, or should I not do this, Like I said, a mix between those both. But, I'm just like, you know what, I just gotta do it. If I say I'm gonna do it, I gotta do it, so might as well. And, it was me being a retarded little 5-year-old, Average Kyle as a little kid now is, like, retarded, And, I come across this one part where I have to cross over the road. And, I'm like, okay, maybe I should go back now. And, you know what? Instead, I'm like, or maybe I should just look both ways and see if there's cars coming, as my mom always told me. And so, I decided to be, even more retarded and look both ways, but, not go back. And I just crossed the street, and I ran as fast as I could. And, I'm walking, because, it was, a long walk down, but, you could get to the other parts easy peasy. And, yeah, if you see my mouse shaking there, don't mind that. I just dropped it, and it went everywhere. Anyways, I crossed the street, and, I'm just walking, and there's, these shrubs. And then, I go to turn around at the other corner, and this guy in a car comes up, and, he strikes up a conversation with me. At first, I thought he was like, is this guy really gonna kidnap me? And he was like, hey, kid, what's up? Are you lost? Are you looking for family or something? And I'm like, no, I'm not lost. I'm just going somewhere. And he was like, okay, well, sorry to waste your time. And, he just gives me a smile and waves goodbye. And, he just honestly didn't really care that I was running away from home. I wasn't honestly going to tell I was going to run away from home, or else then he would have called the cops, but, so, then I start walking again, thinking, oh my god, what have I done? I think I've almost just got kidnapped there, even though I didn't. And, me still being retarded, just still walking, I'm not even giving a care, and then, 2 minutes later or something, I don't know, a few minutes later, there's another place. And to be honest, to mind you, when I cross both of these streets, there's no white lines. So if you can get hit by a car, or a car can get mad at you because you're going across the street where there's no white lines, and there's no walk over there button. You know what I mean, those buttons. And practically I just did the same thing, looked both ways, and even decided to go back at that point again. So I looked both ways, and, there's no one there. So I just decided to run as fast as I can, and then, so, I'm walking even more. Yeah, it literally took me, a ton of minutes just to get to the place. And then, I'm just walking, still the same stuff in my mind. And I get around this corner. And what happens is, once that happens, I have to hide behind a mailbox, because these two girls see me like, hey kid, what are you doing? And, to be honest, they looked like they were 16 or 17, I don't even know, but I know they were somewhere around there. At least that's what they looked like in my vision, but, at this point I'm like, oh no, am I gonna really get caught now? Sorry, I can't English, because I'm kind of tired, but, back to the story. So, well, I'm just hiding behind there, And you know, I thought, and when they stop talking, I just take a little peek out, and they say, "Hey, kid, get over here." And I just come out like, "Oh, well, you know, I just got caught, so might as well." And you know, I'm just walking over there, and the girls start asking me some questions. What are you doing? I'm like running away from home, and they were like, "Why did you run away from home?" Because me and my mom got a fight, and it's because I didn't want to do my chores. And I was like 5 or something, but they asked me what my age was. I was like 5. I'm pretty sure I was 5 at the time. I don't know, maybe 7. So 5 or 7, somewhere around there. But you know, like just. They say, well, I don't think you'd be running away from home. I mean, you could have got kidnapped. And I told them about the guy in the car. He's like, and they were like, well, you know, if that guy didn't just like leave you there, or if you asked to get in your car, just say no. And you know, he just like no. I just like told them no. He just asked me if I was with my parents, and you know, I just kind of like just lied to him, saying, yeah, I'm just trying to find them right now. They aren't very far out, but girls were like, well, you know, he could have been a pedophile and kidnapped you and taken you away, and you would have never seen your parents again. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I got like one tear down my face. But, you know, the girls take me to Steakhouse in Flores, you know, a restaurant, you know. Yeah, best Mexican restaurant around. I've actually had it. It's pretty good. But, they take me in, and they like, do you know your mom's phone number? And, you know, she didn't have a phone, so I just said, like, no, I don't know my mom's phone number because, you know, she doesn't have a phone. And she was like, oh, okay, well, then we're gonna have to call 911. I'm like, wait, no, don't call 911. My mom will get mad. And, you know, they're like, sorry, but this is, like, the only way because we don't know where you live. And, to be honest, we don't want to take you home to your parents and think that we were just about to kidnap you or something. I don't know why they thought that, but, I mean, it was kind of retarded of them to say. But, they were, like, still, like, well, we just gotta call the police. I'm like, no, and I have, like, tears down my face at this point because I don't want them to call the cops because I think I'm gonna get my mom a ticket and I'm gonna go to jail or, like, juvenile hall or something. And so I'm like, but I don't want to go to jail, and I don't want to get my mom to jail, or I want her to get a ticket. And they're like, they won't get a ticket. This usually happens. And you know, they calmed me down. They called the police, and you know, we're just waiting there in the few minutes. We're just talking like what, like. She even asked the same question. You're like, why did you run away from home again? And I told her why, because you know, yada yada, fighting with my mom, yada yada, chores. And then you know, the cops arrive. And, you know, he comes and picks me up, and I have to go in the back seat, and, because, you know, obvious reasons, I'm a little kid, I can't go up into the front seat in case we get on a car crash and the airbag just comes out of my face. And anyway, like any other kid that runs away, the cop would frequently ask questions, like, why did you run away? And I told him, like, I told him, I've already said this to a lot of girls. I mean, I already said this to a lot of the people that were around me, except for one. And I was like, well, me and my mom got into a fight, and, you know, yada yada about chores, and that was practically the whole story. And he was like, well, you shouldn't run away from your mom if she wanted you to do chores. I mean, chores are a part of daily life, and I'm like, oh, I know that. Sorry, I just kind of, like, bumped my mic there. Forgive me. And, well, to be honest, they were just, I just got home, I got a big spanking, and my mom was pissed and, you know, relieved at the same time. So, what we ended up doing was, well, I got grounded for a week from TV and everything. Well, that's it. That's just how it happened. Anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, or don't, it's your choice, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And stay fresh, my dojas and doja guys and gals. I'll see you all in the next video, as I already said later. Bye, and enjoy the rest of this gameplay. Whoop-ow. Bye.